Oh, hi. Welcome back to the news. This is Channel 69 with your host, Rattle. As always, same news station, same news network. Speaking of the network, they have informed me that I also have to include some sort of news along with insulting Poketubers. So we're going to give that a try. But as always, here is the disclaimer. Warning, this station will always hurt feelings. If you think those feelings could end up being yours, don't watch. Reminder, this is all in good fun and shouldn't be taken seriously. In the news this week, the Pokemon Company has hit a whole new level of lazy. This GameStop and other store promo, it isn't actually a promo. It's just the holo Pikachu from the set in the plastic wrap that they give out. I don't know. Did they think we wouldn't notice? All right, let's get some context for our next segment here. For anyone that missed the latest first edition box break Logan Paul edition, it was in a barn. It was on Instagram. It was the production not great. They basically just checked the rare slot. Pretty bad. We had some like roosters in the background. I don't know if they're in a barn, a warehouse. What's going on exactly here? I think it was some sort of training for his brother, the other Pauler. But yeah, I think this was interesting. Some absolutely what I would call terrible acting, where we have Ken Golden pretending to make an offer on the PSA 10 Illustrator.
So listen, no. Illustrator 10. What? You're here with me. Yeah. What would it take to make a deal on that? I know, I'm sorry, man. I gotta hit you up. What would it take to make a deal on that right now? What do you mean? What like if I said I got $7.5 million for you, you take it?
Well, now it's worth 7.
Okay.
So it should be to no one's surprise that he listed it on Liquid Marketplace. If you still think fractional shares of collectibles is a good idea, you probably haven't been watching enough Rattle Pokemon. Apparently now it's worth $7 million based on what looks like the worst acting I've ever seen. But let's take a look at the clip.
Also, viewer, this is not your typical ad. It's not quite an ad, but it's a reminder that I am listing my one-of-one PSA 10 Pikachu Illustrator on Liquid Marketplace. So Liquid Marketplace is the platform that I co-founded that fractionalizes ownership of top-tier assets. So instead of me being the only person in the world who owns this card, we as a collective can own it together. That was really exciting to me in the business side of my brain, like the idea of blowing up a platform that I co-founded and believe in. I will be listing it for $5 million instead of the 5.3 that I bought it for. So I'll be giving you guys a $300,000 discount, which I think is nice because everyone likes discounts. So yeah, liquidmarketplace.io if you want to buy in. It can be a small percentage, a fraction if you want, or a little more if you believe in the card like I do, because I will be retaining 49% ownership of the card. It's one of the features we have for people who list their assets and their items on our site. The sellers can retain a percentage under 50. So I'll be retaining 49% of the card and allowing 51% of it to be bought by the users on Liquid Marketplace. So liquidmarketplace.io to buy in, to co-own the only one-of-one PSA 10 Pikachu Illustrator in the world. Thank you guys. Now back to the show.
All right, so if we remember, as I recall, you need to own 80% of a collectible on Liquid Marketplace to buy it out. And I think even then it's at an increased price if they even let you. Pretty sure it's at their discretion. So how does that work when you can potentially only own 51% of it? Your guess is as good as mine. In my opinion, any fractional share setup like this is probably going to rip you off, whether they have increased prices on the items themselves, fees, everything else. It's a terrible idea. Just buy something that you can afford. You don't need to own a fraction of something. It's not something that's an actual good. You don't need to be a contract lawyer to know you can get fucked in every direction on this. Wondering why you haven't seen the back of this card, this also coveted Pikachu Illustrator 10? Well, you're in luck because Rattle Pokemon has a video on it. You should check that out. I'll put the link in the description. Alright, enough with the actual news. Let's take a look at some trash talk. We have what really baffles me, and if anyone can let me know why this is, can anyone tell me why Poketubers, instead of actually holding the item up, they have templates where they hold their hands up and have themselves or their editor paste in the item that they're going to open anyway? Is it like an extra challenge for themselves? Are they fooling anyone? Does anyone else notice the fact that they're not actually holding the items? Is that just me? I don't get it. It seems like more work to me than just holding up the box that you're about to open anyway. Take a quick snapshot. Bang. Thumbnail. You're welcome. If you thought the $100 clickbait thumbnails were bad, we got PokeSearch here trying to outdo those with, he's holding $2 general packs, and the title says, "Why are these so expensive?" PokeSearch. Do you need us to send you some money? Friendly reminder, do not trade with homeless people who approach you in a parking lot. They will probably stab you. People have been asking Rattle to do a video on the Cardconomist Charizard that someone used an image of to sell on eBay. Turns out that happens all the time. Isn't that one of those stupid Mike Baker stickers on it? It's a waste of money. And isn't Cardconomist the guy who grades his own cards with the Dreamcast logo on the case? It's not a Dreamcast logo? You guys sure? I'm no Rattle Pokemon, but that box Deep Pocket Monster is holding looks photoshopped, and the tape looks like something BBCE would authenticate. It seems Seismic Shock TV has been watching too much Frosted Caribou and didn't realize shelves have been very stocked for quite some time. Pokemon Classics released a video recorded at a skate park where he was going to do tricks and open packs. I was extremely excited to watch until he revealed that he was on rollerblades. Before we get into the open mouth thumbnail of the week, we have some noteworthy examples here of thumbnails that we like to think we had a little bit of an impact on. Danny Phantom here is no longer winking at us. Thanks, Danny. Super Duper Danny is hiding her open mouth. Almost certainly there's a big gaping hole behind that box. And last but not least, we have Pokevault, who didn't get the memo. You can't win this contest by opening your eyes wider than anyone else. You have to open your mouth open wide. It's time for the Channel 69 Open Mouth Thumbnail of the Week. It's interactive time. We'll need your assistance. Yes, you, the viewer. Make sure to cast your vote in the poll, chat, and comments section. We have Open Mouth number 1, returning and defending champion Pokerev, featuring CTR, who is also sporting an open face hole. Open Mouth number 2, Unlisted Leaf with a weapon. I wouldn't want to find out what happens if you don't vote for him. Number 3, we have A-Drive saying ah for a shitty Pokemon clone. And last but not least, number 4, Mystic 7, Gopin Mouth with assistance in the back. Those options one more time. Number 1, Pokerev. Number 2, Unlisted Leaf. Number 3, A-Drive. And number 4, Mystic 7. Vote now. Last week, PTCG Radio made a pointless price guide on a set that just came out and is now pointing out the obvious. It turns out prices are highest when a set is brand spanking new. This again, it seems like she doesn't realize that she messed up. Well, I think we covered it enough last week and received enough hate mail from the Carabooners. Z&G squeezing every bit of value from their imitation neon sign purchased from Etsy by using it in every thumbnail. Jake has made back-to-back videos, one that tells you what the best product to pick up for Pokemon Go is, and then the next one about how it's not fun to open Pokemon Go. Jake, make up your mind. Cool Trainer Ryan, or CTR as he likes to be called, is now clickbaiting with Indian rupees in order to get larger numbers in the thumbnail and title. What ridiculous currency with way too many zeros will he use next? Thanks for always tuning in to Channel 69, your greatest and bestest source of news for anything and everything Pokemon related. Don't take me up on that. You guys have a good one. Take care. Up next should be, I think it's the roast of Rattle Pokemon, so stay tuned for that. Channel 69 out.